So I'm speaking culturally, not models of church, because I think there's no one model that we're certain that this is the model that's going to be effective for the future of the Chinese Heritage Church. But I think culturally, we do need to see um, a Chinese congregation or the immigrant leadership or the founding generation needs to be willing to pass the baton. At the same time, you need an emerging generation that's willing to take the baton. And that just takes time and just relational building, relational trust that's built over time. And if that can happen, then I think those churches will thrive going forward. I think the churches who aren't able to do that well, they'll see their English congregation members or their youth eventually grow up and assimilate into other churches. But then I think there's a global aspect as well, is that as we see the global impact of Asia continue to increase in the wider culture, that there is a possibility that in the future, Chinese heritage churches with a very, very strong English ministry may become multi-ethnic. And the one thing about the Chinese Heritage Church is that we don't have the same we're not working through the same baggage of what we see today of black versus white, right? Of some of the racial tension that we see and the history of white evangelicalism and that whole discussion. We've always been kind of navigating what it means to assimilate. And so in many ways, we've always been kind of in the middle trying to figure out who we are. And some have said, and I don't know who to quote, but some have said that maybe if we continue down this route, we may be uh, the peacemaker, someone who's neutral and able to navigate from the middle. So I think culturally and globally, there is a future for the Chinese Heritage Church in North America.